Hello everyone. So this is the start of another series that I wanted to do. Got from as a request from the patrons. So this is an island where we are going to build a survival game. So we will be starting from this island. For today, I will create the ocean and this island landscape, and also another landscape material with three layers for the grass and sand and rock surface. Then that's all for today, and after that I'm going to add some animals and add hunting and other survival aspects of the usual mechanics of survival games. And that's what I'm going to start today, and this episode is sponsored by this generous patron. Okay, so let's start with a new project, games, and let's start with the third person character. We need that, and starter content. Yeah, let's, no, I don't think I need that. Survivor. Project name is survive. Let's include the starter contents and create. Okay, this is the project. So first, I don't need this template map. Let's create a new map. Let me delete these things first, and let's turn them to movable. Yes, this one. Okay, now first I'll create a landscape. Okay, I think the default settings would do, so let's create. All right, now what? Actually I need this something to be like an island to survive, so let's add a sea. So actually I in my, yeah, let's first add a plane. This should be way bigger than this. Let's look at this in the top view. Okay, this is our landscape. So this water plane, let's say 1000. Okay, that would be enough. Right. Okay, so I'll increase the landscape location is okay. Let's put this ocean plane to 0 0 0, and the landscape also, let's look at this in the top view. Okay, and vertically I'll put in 0. Okay, now let me rename this to ocean. Let's put this to minus, no, 1. Right, now let's go here Okay, now this is like a island. So let's go to the flatten tool and change this to race, and let's make this bigger. Okay, this is our island. Right, this would be enough. We don't have to make this complex as of the moment because we're just testing. Let's make it a little bit uneven, so this would be a little more interesting. Okay, now I have imported a water shader, this one. Actually I created this in my open world series. You can look into that tutorial if you want, but I'll just go ahead and use it for the ocean plane. What was the name? Okay, let's just drag and drop. Right. What's happening? Yeah, I think this shoreline is too wide. So let's using the tool. Now let's set the landscape more deep, like 100 minus 100. Okay, that's better. So now using the flatten tool, let's flat out these areas like this. Okay, now this is the sea. Okay, now let's see if we have any sand materials in the starter content. Oh, we don't have sands. Right, that's not a problem. Let's go to 𝐂𝐴𝐻 and let's see if we have sand here and the surfaces. Why am I in bark? Which one? I think this one would do. Okay, I like this one. Let's go to download settings. 2K would be enough. Unreal 4. We don't need displacement. We need normal, albedo, and roughness. Let's include specular too. Right. Let's wait. We have displacement also in Unreal format. Okay, anyway, let's try that. Right, it is downloading. Right, it is downloaded. Now let's set the project to wait. Where's my project? Yeah, survive. Let's set this as the default project and export. Okay, after exporting we have the mega scan asset here, material, like this. Okay, so let's apply that material to our landscape and see how it looks. Okay, it has this horrible tiling effect, and before that this is a 2 by 2 meter chunk, this texture. So let's place the character is this 2 by 2. Let's place a cube. Oh, whatever. I think this cube is 1 by 1. So if I make it 2, now one tile of this sand should overlap with side of this cube, so we should be able to increase the tiling of this one 0.5. Okay, I guess this is alright. Yeah, now we need to do something about that tiling effect in the distance. So for that, actually we have this trick in one of the starter content materials in this ground grass. They have done this macro texture variation. So let's apply this part into our material. No, let's do that later. First, now we have this sand layer. Now let's get another type of surface, maybe another grass layer. which grass would be suitable for an island. Let's say instead of island, let's say tropical. This one would be better. So until that downloads, for this to get rid of this tiling effect, let's copy this and this is the default material of the mega scanner set. Let's paste that part here, and then let's have another lab node here with the output of this one. This is the main base color of the A is not this. This should go for the alpha, and A, right, this should go to A, and for B all we need is some variation. So let's get the same thing, multiply with another color. I'll call this noise color. It should be white. It should be white by default, so we wouldn't see any difference. Right, for now you don't see anything different, but here if I now change, where's that noise I defined? Wait, I have to use this one as the base color. Right, now we have the noise color. Okay, now we can break the tiling effect. Up to some extent. Like that. But still we see the tiling effect to some level. Maybe we can get rid of that if we, what should I do? If we enlarge this noise, so I'll promote this to a variable, noise scale. By default it was 0.01. Does that come with the normal map? Let's see. Yeah, that's in the normal. So maybe we should dampen the normal map in the distance. So for that we can do this. Pixel depth and divide it by, from auto parameter, let's call this one normal fade distance. By default I'll make it 5000, and then use this lab, this one with the constant vector 3 node. This should be 0 0 1, and this is the alpha. Connect it like this. Let's see. Right, now we don't see much of tile in here, a little bit actually. Okay, so this would be okay. We see some tiling, but it would be okay when we have some objects in the scene. Right, now we have the sand and we have the ocean. So the next step is we need grassy texture, and for that we already downloaded the texture. Let's export this. Right, okay, this is the texture. So let's put this sand instead of the sand material. What's the scale of this one? This is also 2 by 2. Okay, now let's try, what's the ground grass. Well, that is also white, which is not what I wanted. We need a more green one. What about this one? Let's try that. Oh, this one I already have downloaded. Let's try it. Ground forest. Okay, that color is alright. Let's open this. We need to get rid of tiling of this one too, and also the scale. Okay, scale is okay. Anyway, let's try 0.5. Right, and the noise color, that's not. Okay, something like this would be good enough. Right. Well, now we need to put these two into a same material as two layers. So because we need sand and grass for the landscape. Okay, let's download this beach rock as well. We would need this for steep surfaces. Download. And until this been downloaded, let's set up the layers. So okay, landscape island. Now let's just call it landscape. Island would be better. And here, now how do I get this into here? Well, let me double click here. And select all. Then here, let's go to materials and textures, material function. Let's call it mf sand. Here let's make material attributes. Okay, now this is base color. Let's check the original one. Base metallic specular roughness altogether. And then normal. Yeah, that's all. This is for sand. So the albedo is Stony Bright Beach, this one. And metallic is, what's this? Oh, we don't need this. We don't have a metallic map for the sand. We have only roughness and normal and ambient occlusion. Yeah. So let's connect this one. Now let's completely get rid of this part. and then promote this to a parameter. Metallic, let's say 0.2. And for the roughness we need this. Oh wait, did I delete it here? Okay, I should delete it here, not there. And roughness is this, and normal is this, and we do have ambient occlusion as well, so let's use that too. Why not? And the base color, of course, instead of this, let's use this. Right, apply, and then drag and drop this here, MF sand. Similarly, duplicate this one, MF grass, quickly change the textures. What's the folder? Ground forest, yeah. Okay. And ambient occlusion. Did I miss anything? No. Oh wait, this color, what was the color I used? This one, copy, can I paste here? No. Let's copy this one and paste here. Right, we need to do the same for the sand layer as well. What was the color? This color. Right, apply, apply, Okay, we have sand layer. Now let's get the grass layer. Okay, the rock layer is also downloaded. Let's export this and right. Let's create another material function, mf rock, and use that to where's the rock? Roughness and normal and ambient occlusion. Apply. Alright. Okay, now let's add the rock layer also to the landscape island, and here landscape layer blend. Let's add 3 layers. First one is sand. I'll set the preview weight to 1, and the second one is grass. Third one is rock. Okay, here I'll enable this so I can directly plug it in here and apply. Okay, now go to the landscape, and instead of this one, landscape island. Maybe we should create an instance of this one to keep the flexibility. Right, save all. Nothing is there. Go to the paint, add weight blended layer, for the layers too. Okay, now we have the sand layer, and let's small paint some grass also, shade it. Right, I got an error. So actually the reason is this: when I try to paint all 3 layers in the same section of the landscape, I got this error, maximum sampler register index 16 exceeded. So this is the reason. So in one material function, I have this one, 1 2 3 4 5 textures. So I have 3 layers, that means 5 into 3. Wait, that's not larger than 60. Anyway, we can do something like this. So here we can promote this to yeah, function input. Texture to 2D. So what was here before? T macro variation. Let me open it, keep it here so that I can find it easily. Right, now I'll call this noise in. Now let's just call this noise texture. Okay, and I'll copy this into all other 3 functions. And here, right, now I'll drag and drop this one so I can use it. Oh wait, it should be a texture 2D. Let's promote this to a parameter. Okay, alright, now let's apply this and see if the texture index limit is gone. Still compiling. Okay, yes, it still have the problem. Yeah, it does. Alright, now what? Let's get rid of this ambient occlusion. That this one. Compiling. Right, now it seems like everything is working. This is grass, this is rock. We can change the rock texture later, color and everything. For now let's paint. Let me first paint sand everywhere. Right, and then grass. Where do I need grass? Well, let's keep this simple. Alright, so I did some painting. Well, it doesn't look, honestly, it doesn't look good at all. But this is the first place I'm going to start. So this is our island and we will be here. So we will be like have nothing, maybe a few animals. So right, now this is where we start in our survival. So first I think I should start with some hunting, maybe pick up a stick or something and then go hunting few animals. So let's, in the next time, let's put maybe some vegetation and animals and proceed it like that. And alright, so if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. The link could be in the description below. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.